Hi everyone. Welcome to the live session of Urban Platter and Mama Keto. And my friends, thank you so much for joining in the session. Before we jumping into the cooking, I would like to introduce myself. I am Purnima Praveen Kumar from Bangalore, founder and head of Mama Keto. So this is my kitchen where I make my ketogenic food and serve people across Bangalore. We are also looking at exploring new vegan keto-friendly dishes. So today's dish is going to be Thai curry along with keto cauliflower rice, which is vegan plus keto-friendly. So for which these are the ingredients. We have broccoli. We have broccoli about say 20 grams. We have 30 to 35 grams of zucchini. 20 grams of mushrooms, some 20 to 25 grams of cherry tomatoes, 30 grams of onion, few basil leaves, some red chilies, 5 grams of ginger, 5 grams of garlic, a tablespoon of Thai red curry paste. This is erythritol, which is derived from stevia plant waste. It sounds chemical, but it's plant derived, completely natural, 0 calories, 0 carbs, and the main ingredient is going to be Urban Platter's coconut milk, which is very rich and yummy. So it's unsweetened, so it's very real. I mean, it's very rich, and there's no any preservatives or any artificial stuff added to this. And also the Himalayan pink salt, which is not refined and very high in sodium. So for all my recipes I'll be using Himalayan pink salt, and I have about say 100 grams of cauliflower rice, which is grated and kept. So yeah, let's get started. So I have my pan. I'm going to put the stove on. So yeah, to start off, this is my first ever video, so please excuse me if I'm going to stammer, if I'm going to blabber, or if I'm going to stop in between. Please excuse me because I'm extremely camera shy, but I don't know, I'm just because I love Urban Platter and I want to do something fun. That's why I just I wanted to participate here, and I'm very grateful to Urban Platter. Ever since I started my keto, I've been always grateful for them to have found them and given me such beautiful products. I would prefer Urban Platter over anyone, be it even when I started keto or even now when I'm serving my clients. I don't compromise on quality. So even now I use Urban Platter when it comes to their customer service or their quality. They stand out. They they are the best. And when it comes to delivery, yeah, they're super quick, and they're always my favorite. Urban Platter as a brand is very close to my heart and my all-time favorite, and I would love to promote Urban Platter to each and everyone, to all my clients. I take people for subscription, where I send out meal plans, even to them I'll be what, you better trust Urban Platter, you better buy Urban Platter products. So I keep because they deserve it. It's not that I'm just pushing someone to buy it. They totally deserve it. And thank you Urban Platter for this opportunity. So this is just, the pan has got heat. So I'm going to add about say a tablespoon of olive oil. So let this keep cooking. In the meantime, I'm going to start cooking my cauliflower rice. I've taken a separate pan. I'm going to add a teaspoon of olive oil, not more, a teaspoon, because it would stick to each other. So let that cook too. So I'm just going to give a stir. Yeah. So now I'm going to put this on. Now I'm going to be adding 5 grams of ginger, 5 grams of garlic. Okay. And I'm going to give it a good mix. Fry it for some time. In the meantime, I'm just going to keep it in sim for some time. In the meantime, I'm just going to slice the onions. So in ketogenic diet, we use onion, tomato, garlic, but it's all very limited. Say per meal wouldn't exceed more than say 30 grams of tomato, onion, not more than that. Yeah, so this is sliced. I'm going to add some sliced onion to this, which is about say 30 grams. Let this fry. So while this is cooking, I just want to tell you like how I started my keto, how it helped me, and how platter came to rescue. So I was never overweight ever in my life. So it was post my pregnancy. I gained over about say 20 kgs. During my pregnancy and after. So I just during my pregnancy didn't bother because you just want to give birth to a healthy baby. So that's what I was doing. I believed after my delivery I would be losing weight, but it didn't happen. So the first 3 to 4 months it didn't strike because as a new mom, I had a lot of other responsibility. I did not even have time to look in a mirror. And after say 5-6 months, this is just getting heated, so I'm just going to add the cauliflower. Of salt, so it's not too bland. Okay, and for which I'll be adding about 2 to 3 tablespoons of water. Yeah, this is good. This is good. I'm just going to give like this over there. This is all just little bit of water. I'm just keeping it in sim. Yeah, should cook so it doesn't get burnt. So I'm just covering this. In the meantime, yeah. So where was I? Totally forgot. Yeah, I never had time to look in the mirror. So one day after after 6 months, I have a very big mirror. I couldn't believe it was me because I totally lost my identity. I was I felt really bad. I couldn't take it. See, I am not someone, who can just embrace a motherly body. I have no idea. I can't relate myself to that. So I was I came across through someone telling me about keto. I couldn't believe how one can just eat fat and just farm. That was very exciting. I mean, who doesn't like fat? Who doesn't like eating fat? Just me. So I was I'm going to stop. So now I'm going to add the broccoli. I'm going to give it a mix. So yeah, I've just added the broccoli at the beginning because it's quite hard. So let this sit for about say 2 minutes, not more than that. In the meantime, I'm going to chop the tomatoes and continue my story. So I was very excited, and I started to look out for a lot of information. So I did watch a lot of YouTube videos and a lot of content on the net, and was quite exciting. But still, I couldn't believe. So I was so excited. So for 3 months, I was just researching so much. After 3 months, I decided, okay, fine, it's high time that I want to give it a try. And I wasn't confident. Even after learning so much, I was not confident. And then I was anyway, I am too heavy, on a heavier side. So let me try for that to 4-5 days and figure out if it's going to work for me or not. And then I was okay, fine. So anyway, it's not going to be a big deal if I'm going to gain about say 3 or 4 kgs. It's okay, fine. So I barely had any materials with me apart from eggs and mushroom is all I had. So I just did it for 2 days, and I saw my scale drop. I mean, my weight dropping. I was so happy. After that, I started to look out for a lot of products. Of course, you can't be eating eggs and mushroom every day. So I was like, I'm more like, I wanted to, make pancakes and breads and so many other things. So then the first thing, when we type keto-friendly products and things, it is always Urban Platter. So, I'm like a loyal customer of Urban Platter, a big fan of theirs. So I generally buy all my, when it comes, they have like exotic products in their store, like when it comes to almond flour, it's just not like almond flour, it's just not one type they have. They have bland, they have unbland, they have meat, they have coconut flour, they have xanthan gum, they have cream of tartar, they have erythritol, they have Himalayan pink salt, they have wide variety of nuts. It's just crazy. This is just like, just 2% of what they have. But yeah, so they were my savior. And it got quite interesting because all the products were available. So I started to make quite interesting recipes. Quite a few like good recipes like brownies and breads and things like that. So I have just added in zucchini. Now I'm going to add some mushrooms. Okay. In the meantime, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to take a bowl. So this is Urban Platter coconut milk. I'm going to dilute it.